And away we go. It's Bradford versus Burnley in this second round Leyland Daft Cup tie. Joe Jacobs gone over there to stop him, and it'll be interesting to see how he gets the throw, and he does get the throw in. It's a good one, and it's headed across, and it'll be picked up and volleyed, and it's good save there from Chris Pearce from Mark Stewart. Mark Stewart controlled Duxbury now looking to cross this one in, low one straight at Burnley defender, then one back. Duxbury crosses it in, it's over two, headed down just over the bar. Burnley with the throw in, throws it down for Futcher. Futcher finds a gap on the edge of the area. Eli's up for it. He didn't know where it was then. He might pick it up now. He'll come to the edge of the area. Surely a goal off the line there. And finally Tomlinson gets the ball. I don't know how Bradford survived then. I think it was Joe Jacob. A lot of Burnley fans have had to be moved here at half-time because there's so many of them. The police have had to go in and move 200, 300 of them into the Bradford end. Really, because as you can see below, they're being moved now. There's so many Burnley fans have made the trip here that they can't seem to accommodate them all in the Burnley end. A one goal had settled this game. As you can see, a lot of Burnley fans there in the Bradford end. Didn't know that cross. Pearce clears upfield. Futcher looking for the push in the back, doesn't get it. Picked up by Farrell. Played through to Futcher, knocked back there to John Deary. Deary now shoots. That's a good shot, just wide. And the Burnley fans behind the goal thought that was going in, and that was a great shot there from John Deary. He played a brilliant 1-2 with Futcher. Futcher gave it him back, and Burnley come away with possession. Futcher now is a man inside there. I think it's Jacob. Jacob now looking. Grucock, sorry. Oh, he should have gone himself. He saw the man inside of him, Ian Measham, and looked to try and give it him, when really he should have gone on his own because the defender had committed himself. And you just feel as another two passes go astray, and it's scrappy in the middle, and Burnley finally regain possession. They bring the ball out to Farrell. Farrell going forward. Good run from him. Lays it over to Futcher. Futcher on the edge of the area, crosses it in, looking for Eli. Headed over by a Bradford defender. On the floor in the second half, it seems to have worked as that cross comes in. Up go the heads, headed down. Futcher on the line. Handball, surely it's got to be given. No, it's not. Eli's got the ball on the edge of the area. That was a definite handball. There's the ball on the edge of the area. That was a definite handball. As Burnley win another. Ian Measham, and it's quickly taken by Burnley to Futcher. Futcher chests it down to Deary. Deary looking to take his man on, lays it off to Futcher. Futcher inside to Grucock. Grucock now with a man outside and a man inside. Goes it alone. Grucock, that's a good cross. Futcher's inside, hits the bar. Wasn't Ron Futcher than Bradford have. But it's a good flick on there by McCarthy, but Burnley quickly clear. Again, it's a bit of a head tennis game as Futcher finally controls it and brings the ball down, and Jacob plays the ball through. Futcher controls inside the area. Futcher must score. He has done. That's a goal. Ron Futcher. 1-0. And Burnley fans go crazy, and rightly so. That was a great goal from Ron Futcher. He controlled it inside the area, slip from his defender, which was Gavin Oliver, and Futcher went round him and easily beat the keeper. It was Robbie James. Robbie James with a free kick inside the area. 3 minutes at the back post. Good header out. Only as far as Treacy. Treacy, easy header. Great save from Pearce. Cleared off the line. Shot blocked over the bar. And I don't believe that ball didn't go in. Taken by Tinian. Tinian now. Outswinger. Up go the heads. Pearce is up for it. He flaps. Surely. Pearce, another great save. This time from Torpy. Duxbury now looking to cross this one in. Does so. Only comes out as far as James, and there's a penalty. As far as Bradford can feel, they feel there's a penalty, and it's given. There's a penalty being given. Ron Futcher's been going over there. But a penalty's been given for Bradford, and a chance to equalise. I think it's Mark Stewart with it. Mark Stewart now versus Chris Pearce. Mark Stewart straight at Pearce. Great save from Chris Pearce. And it's kept Burnley in front, and the Burnley fans go crazy, even more than they did it after the goal. You really got to start feeling that it's their night. They've seen 3 shots cleared off the line. They've seen Chris Pearce pull off 4 or 5 excellent saves. Again, though, Jewell now, edge of the area, edge outside the area, crosses it into McCarthy. McCarthy heads it down, one-on-one, Duxbury. Oh, he's missed another one. Bradford, what did last 5 minutes, and they're still going. Tinian hits that one in the air. This time, Pearce will go up for this one, and he heads it down. A chance again, this time for Jewell. Great save, headed off the line. Oh, I don't believe the ball didn't go in the net. Corner for Bradford. Chris Pearce is doing miracles in Burnley are, and they're going forward through Grucott. Grucott now with a lot of room in front. He's got a man outside of him in Measham. He cuts inside though. Grucott now inside the box to Francis. Francis back to Grucott. Grucott out to Measham. Measham shot just over the bar. Brings it out to Sinton. Sinton crosses it in. 3 men in the box, headed up in the air. Bit of pushing. Comes down, free header. Great save from Pearce. They won. The goal by Run Futchop in the second half has sealed this one. A penalty miss by Mark Stewart.
First of all, Ron, congratulations. I'm sure nice to come back to your former club and score the winning goal to take Burnley into the semi-finals.
Delighted. Enjoyed the game. Good result for us, and everybody's happy.
Tell us about your goal then, because you turned well in the area and had the time to fire the ball into the bottom corner.
Well, I remember Joe Jacob played the ball in the box, just managed to get a touch to it. I think Lee Sinnott tried to knock it back to the keeper, it bobbled around a bit, and dropped it behind him. And I just came in and just slotted it in. Simple chance, really.
Well, certainly our goal led a charmed life in the second half. We were maybe lucky not to have conceded an equaliser at some stage.
We led a charmed life after we scored our first goal. Up to that point, we weren't in too much trouble. We had a little period for 5 or 10 minutes where they could have scored a few goals, but we defended magnificently. And in the end, it was a great result.
What about the incident then, which led to the Bradford penalty?
Yeah, well, I mean, I think Stewart had the ball on the far side, and he's gone across the ball and it's just hit my hand, totally accidental. And then the referees give a penalty. Couldn't believe it. Made up for it by saving the goal, so it equalled itself out.
Well, it really was a great save by Chris Pearce, and I think that we owe a debt to him, to the fact that we are through into the semi-finals.
Well, he played well, Pearcey. I mean, he should play well as well after Saturday, getting sent off. He made some good saves and kept us in the game.
Your sense of Burnley are on the road to Wembley again?
I don't know. I know one road we're on to the semi-final. That's about it. It's a long way to go yet. It's going to be tough.
What about current form, Ron? You keep finding the net?
Well, finally, the last couple of games, I'm struggling a bit with an injury at the moment, so hopefully I'll be fit for Saturday. But it's going quite well, can't complain, yeah. Quite happy.
Great competition for places up front now?
Well, yes, give the gaffer a bit of a dilemma Saturday, so see how it goes.
Well done, Ron, and thanks so much for your time.
Thank you.
Cheers, Ron.
Thank you very much. I'll put an X there.
Cheers.
Did you enjoy it?
Yeah. Well done, lads. Nice to be through to the semi-final of the Leyland Daft Cup, and Roger, I suppose nice for you to beat the hometown club.
Yeah, it was great. Not particularly that with the hometown club. It's just getting nearer to Wembley. I mean, we had plenty of crowd today, plenty of fans, and just to win was absolutely brilliant.
Great to be through, John, and you almost scored a couple of times yourself with 2 good balls in the midfield and a run to the edge of the area, and both shots inches wide.
That's right, because it was all to the Roger and Ron up front. They held it up well for us. And we played off them, a couple of 1-2s that split the defence open and, went through. And as you said, they were only wide by a couple of inches.
Well, you almost scored yourself, Roger, with a header that hit the crossbar.
Well, that's right. I think I headed it too well, really, Pete. It's just I didn't get many chances. I think that was the only chance I got in the game. And really, I should have put that away, really.
Did you feel, John, that we had our fair share of luck in front of our own goal, because it looked as though Bradford would get an equalising goal?
Well, it was only the last 10 minutes. I think the first half was even Steven, but then after the break I think we opened things up, and it could have been like 2 or 3 up for us. We created all the chances until the final last 8 or 9 minutes when they put on the pressure, but our back four defended brilliantly, and Chris Pearce was outstanding.
Well, we're only 2 rounds from Wembley now, Roger. I think this is the nearest that you've ever been to Wembley Stadium. Is there an excited feeling inside you?
Well,
You've been to watch?
Well, I was just going to say that, John. I've actually been to watch. Yeah, it is the nearest. Actually going through rounds. Yeah, it is exciting, but we've still got the league and we've still got a couple of rounds to go. So we'll, just keep our fingers crossed.
Is your big ambition to play at Wembley Stadium, John?
Yeah, it would be nice, you know. I've been to watch, you know, when I used to go and watch Liverpool there. Been a few times, but, you know, it'd be everyone's dream and, you know, ambition to play there. Be a magic moment. But, I mean, you know, it's still a long way to go.